So here it is, the last hour in my ownership of MG5 short range. I say short range, I used to be able to get 240 miles out of this thing in the summer. It used to be brilliant. So why am I getting rid of it? Well, last February MG serviced it, and in the service update they decided to change the charging protocols, which they're actually denying. So the problem being, because they were having problems with charging from high power chargers, if there was a fault with the charger, so you lost power, the car would turn itself off to protect itself. Fair enough. But what it didn't take into account is how solar panels work. Because with solar and a zappy charger, the power is constantly going in and out. So as you can see, it's sunny now, and my Tesla Model S is charging quite happily. Now when the sun goes in and the power stops going to the car, because it's set to charge constantly to the car, then the charge will stop and the car will stop charging. So that's okay with the Tesla, but with the MG it won't recharge because the car thinks there's something wrong, so it won't wake up again. So you have to manually unplug it, plug it back in again, and then get it to charge. Which is brilliant if you're at home and you've got nothing to do with your life and you're constantly running in and outside every time a cloud comes over. Not convenient at all. Now MG had the car for over a week, went back to head office, wherever that is supposed to be, so they diagnose it, because they were denying there even is an update, and they're denying the parameters were even changed. They checked the car. Not sure what they did, because they didn't attempt to charge the car. It came back with that same mileage on it. Fair enough, they didn't have to drive it anywhere, but the state of charge was actually lower than when it left. So these don't leak power like Teslas do. You could leave these things for 2 weeks, on 50% charge. When you come back to it, it'll still have 50% charge, still have the same mileage. They're good for that. But as I say, you would think with a car with a charging issue, he would actually try to charge it. So you would think there would be power put in the battery, but there wasn't. So MG are denying there's anything wrong with the car. This battle has been going on for over a year now. And they're completely ignoring the fact that the 3 or 4 loan cars that the dealership gave me all charged fine. When the sun went in, it stopped charging. When the sun came out, start charging again. And they were all MG5 loan cars, because I need an estate for my business. It's a business vehicle. So trading standards are pretty useless. It took threatening them with BBC investigative action and actually going to the motoring ombudsman. They finally now decided that they will actually exchange the car, or the dealer has decided that they will exchange the car. I feel sorry for the dealer, because the sales contract is with them. That's how UK law works. But they didn't damage the car. They haven't altered it. It was fined for the first 2 years. It's in my ownership, because I bought it from brand new. As soon as they serviced it, as soon as it had the update, it refused to charge properly. And as I say, the dealership didn't want to know. MG are just rubbing their hands. MG didn't even know what to do with it. MG originally changed loads of parts. MG UK are so incompetent that they changed the main charge module and told the tech guy that did it that it didn't need coding to the car. So when he checked the diagnosis to make sure it was working okay, the car didn't even register it. So that's what MG UK know about their own cars that they're selling. Absolutely nothing. Totally useless, totally incompetent. So buyer beware. Do not buy an MG. Brilliant when they're working, but when they're not, the dealers are completely helpless, and MG themselves do not know how to fix the things. So buy something decent like a Hyundai Ioniq, which is what I'm exchanging it for. So good luck.